Today, we'll be installing this smart deadbolt from Eufy. It is one of the most easily installed smart deadbolts I have ever installed for myself and clients. Smart Wi-Fi devices like this deadbolt uses a lot of power though. You'll be replacing batteries a lot more often than Z-Wave. That's exactly what I mentioned in a previous video about the deadbolt from Yale. I haven't replaced the batteries on my Yale in the past 5 months. Yet, I have already replaced at least twice for this Eufy. That's just terrible. To combat the Wi-Fi locks needing battery replacements, this Eufy lock has space to store 8 AA batteries. All batteries are included, by the way. You can actually power the unit with just 4 AA batteries. But even with 8 batteries, you still need to replace more often than a Z-Wave lock. Personally, I really like the design of this lock just because it looks sleeker. You can unlock with 4 methods using the included physical key, 4 to 8 digits PIN, fingerprints, and of course using the phone to unlock. Just for fun, I did block it from ever getting online. I used the same method as mentioned in this previous video. Without internet, fingerprint to unlock is not possible. That's how I know Eufy is probably collecting data in the background. Probably not an issue if you don't care about privacy. Another nice thing about this Eufy lock is that it supports scrambling PIN. For example, if my code is 1234, then I can just put in 123412. Or I can put in 001234. This makes it very hard to remember the code if someone is looking over your shoulder. Honestly, no thieves I know pick or hack locks. In real life, thieves just kick down the door or go through the windows. Before installing this lock, we need to remove the old deadbolt. There's only 2 screws, one here and one there. Once you release the 2 screws, this should come out easily from the front and back. This is the Eufy from the outside. Here you can see that the rod thing is super flat, so there's no way it'll work with the old mechanism, which is more rectangular. So we need to remove this as well. To remove it, just release these 2 screws right here. And now slide out. Next, let's install this Eufy version of it. Make sure that this is on top. It's labeled here, which is top. I'm not sure if you can see it from camera, but it's there. Slide in. Make sure that this right here is in the middle of the hole. Use the other 2 screws that you released earlier and then tighten this thing down. Later, Eufy will want to scan the QR code. It is actually somewhere here, so all you have to do is slide the battery cover up like so. And then you'll see the QR code as well as the serial number right here. With the outdoor panel inserted in, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little thing sticking out. So make sure that it is on top and feed the wire in from the bottom. The blade is going into that little hole. And on the other side, this back plate is going in like so. Oops, I have it backward. There we go. You can clearly see there's 2 holes. 2 mounting holes on the top and 1 on the bottom. To secure the back plates, feed it one of the long screws in. Try to align it with the holes, the other hole on the other side of the panel. Before you tighten everything down, verify that it is level. You can see that I'm way off with the bubble all the way on the left hand side. If your panel is not level, then go ahead and release these 2 screws, loosen a little bit, and then adjust as needed. There we go. It's much better now. Perfect. Then we can finally tighten the screws. It's time to put the back plates on. Here you can see that it's red. Make sure that this is also red. So it's red to red and then connect it in. The wedge that's sticking on top, make sure that this is going in with the red on top as well. And slide into place. Secure the back side to the mounting plates with 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. This is the tiny screw that's provided. For some reason I got 4 of them. We only need 3. We're going to install the AA batteries. Make sure that you place the batteries on top of the ribbon. Otherwise, it's going to be a pain to remove the dead batteries in the future. Later on, the app will prompt you to press this button. You'll need to press it for 3 seconds. Once you hear the beep, you can let go. Here's one of those standard leveling tool for size comparison. Yeah, this thing is super chunky. By the way, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button to let YouTube know. Also, consider subscribing if you are into tech reviews and just tech in general. I really appreciate you guys subscribing my channel. Let's finalize installation with the Eufy app. Sign up for an account if you don't have one already. I already have one of my other cameras, so I'm just going to sign in. Select your region. Confirm. Let's go on to the plus icon near the top right hand corner. Click on Next, and it will want to scan the QR code that I mentioned earlier. Press this button right here, press it long for 3 seconds. You'll hear a beep, and then go into the app. I hear a beep. Allow location. Let's go and pair it up with your phone. Give it your Wi-Fi credentials. Click on Confirm. Now it's going to try to connect the lock to your Wi-Fi network because this is a Wi-Fi smart lock. Click on Next. Make sure the door is closed. Lock the door. Check the box. I have closed and locked the door. Start the calibration. Click on Calibrate. Give it a pin. Next. If you want to program your thumb or fingers, this is the time. Click on Updates. Click on OK. While downloading the firmware, go ahead and cover up the batteries with that panel cover. Here we're on the Main Device tab down the bottom. You can see that the garage door is all the way up on top. Click on it. Log events will show you all the things that happen. You can manage access if you want to give people more access or remove the access. Just click on the gear icon on the top. Auto lock means that after a certain time, it will automatically lock the deadbolts. Or you can always use the schedule, which is pretty nice. For instance, maybe you want the door to be always open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. One touch locking is enabled. This option lets you lock the door by just pressing the confirm button on the keypad. Press and hold for about 2 or 3 seconds when you are outside, and this will lock the door. Wrong try protection. If you attempt unlocking the door 5 times unsuccessfully, then it will lock out. Scramble code is what I discussed earlier. This is really nice because it lets you enter random numbers to confuse somebody if somebody is snooping behind you. Lock calibration. We already did that. I guess you can do it again if you move this lock to another house, for instance. Notification. You can disable notification, otherwise your phone will go crazy. If this is your front door and you have a lot of kids going in and out, I think it's a good idea to disable. For now, we're just going to uncheck the box. Door is unlocked. I only care when it is open, not when it's closed. Let's go in general and see what's going on there. Internet connection. About device. Here you can see the MAC address, and this is very helpful if you want to block this device from ever getting online. You can see how I used the MAC address to block my Eufy cameras earlier with this video. This is very applicable if you want some more privacy without the Eufy knowing that you are using this lock, right? And who knows, maybe this is reporting back to a headquarters about your own local network. Overall, I don't like this lock. The fingerprint not working in offline mode is simply unacceptable. We'll try another deadbolt from Ultra Lock, so stick around for that video. Another huge downside is that there is no open standard with this lock. So you cannot just add it into another smart hub like Home Assistant. It's not like you can unlock the door using NFC tag or use another app that's not Eufy. The whole thing is locked down into Eufy ecosystem. Alright, hopefully you found this video review and installation helpful. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.